audio jump.
Yeah.
We invite the gong 3 times. Once in memory of those who have come before us, once in honor of those here today, and once for those of the future.
Before we begin, we pause to honor the land beneath our feet. We acknowledge that we gather today on the ancestral homelands of the Takelma Cow Creek Band of Umpqua Tribe of Indians and the many indigenous peoples of the Umpqua Valley, communities who have lived, created, loved, and cared for this land since time immemorial. This valley, its rivers, its forests, and its mountains have long been places of story and spirit, long before any of us were here. Native families walked these paths, spoke their languages, tended these ecosystems, and built cultures rooted in deep reciprocity with the earth. We recognize that the history of this place includes great harm, forced removal, broken treaties, violence, and attempted erasure. And yet, the descendants of these nations are still here, living, leading, teaching, and flourishing. Their resilience is a testament to strength, culture, and sovereignty that has never been extinguished. Today, we commit ourselves not only to acknowledgement, but to relationship, learning, and respect. May our time together honor the original stewards of this land, and may we work toward a future where healing, justice, and right relationship continue to grow.
Good morning. On this Saturday, December 28th. It's not even written as Saturday, I just said Saturday. On this Sunday, December 28th, 2025, my name is Jake Tranter. I will be your service leader today, and Jennifer Call will be assisting me as my assistant service leader. We welcome you to the Umpqua Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Roseburg. In our congregation, you can be yourself, but not by yourself. Whomever you are, whoever you love, and however you describe yourself or name the holy, you are welcome here. We especially welcome those who are visiting for the first time, those recently new to us and returning again. We are so glad that you are here with us today. Anybody here for the first time? We welcome you. Please stay after service for coffee, tea, and conversation so that we can all get to know each other a little bit better. Much appreciation goes to our staff, our greeters, and Administrator Genevieve Gonzalez. At this time, we are going to do our fish collection. So, we are going to move in compassion for those in need who are hungry, ill, and without shelter. Our congregation's service to the larger Roseburg community is to collect contributions of food or money. The support of the fish pantry is a combined effort of several Roseburg churches. Our church offertory is later in the service. Thank you so much. Your gifts will help others. And now we are going to get into some opening words and chalice lighting words. After the holidays pass, after the songs grow quiet and the lights come down, we arrive as we are. Some of us carry warmth and gratitude. Some of us carry exhaustion, grief, or longing. Some of us feel relief that the season has ended. All of it belongs here. Today, as we light this chalice, we reflect on what it means to live our values not only in moments of celebration, but in the ordinary days that follow. When kindness is quieter, when compassion is harder, and when care must be chosen again and again. May this time together remind us that love is not seasonal, and community does not expire with the calendar. And now please rise in body or in spirit for our opening hymn, Come, Come, Whoever You Are. Lyrics will be on the screen. It is 188 in your hymnal.
Now is the time in our service when we remember our joys and concerns with silent or spoken candle lighting regarding the significant milestones in our lives. I invite those who wish to light a candle, silent or spoken, to please form a line to the right. For those with spoken candles, give your name and please be brief.
Hey guys, I'm Sam. I haven't been over in about 2 months, so I'm just dropping by to say hi for a little bit. I've been hanging out pretty much over at FUMCR, over at First United Methodist Church, Roseburg. That's where I usually hang out for the most part, but it's good to be over here and say hi. I've been missing you guys. It's always great to come over here and visit. Hey, so I was in the behavioral health unit in November for 7 days, and been having what's called cognitive dysfunction. So it's where you start having like memory problems and inability to concentrate or comprehend things properly. Also mood shifts, so I get like mood swings and things like that, and spacey spells, and you get dazed and cloudy and all this other weird stuff. And some of them call it mental funk, which is very similar. And so trying to get back my ability to learn, because learning really makes a big difference. The more you know, the more you grow, you know what I mean? And so I'm still working with a sleep specialist, so I'm keeping tabs on my sleep. That's been an issue here and there, so I'm working on that. And basically had a decent Christmas. Got to have, got some gifts, and it was nice. Overall, pretty peaceful. I'm a little worried about my mom. She's been having some issues, and other than that, that's what I'm lighting a candle for. Kind of for myself, being a little selfish. Christmas present to self. Okay. I'll just hold it back over. You'll hand it over.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Lori. I'm taking 2 candles. And one, thank you for sharing. That was amazing. I love that we can come here and share. It's super nice. So this is for all the people that are trying to get through mental funk or physical funk or whatever it is and keep going. And the other is for love.
Good morning. I'm Jackie, and I'm an elder. And I am so happy and willing to be led by the young. Thank you so much, Jake, and all of you who are less than 70.
Yes, good morning. I'm Jody, and I have a similar candle as JC. I'm lighting this for young people that are stepping forward and recognizing their power within their spirit. And I just really appreciate it, and they're doing a wonderful job because it's not just JC. There's a bunch of us getting, up there. And it's good to see that we have young people that can come forward and carry the banner. And I just really appreciate them both. They're doing a great job, so thank you.
Good morning. My name's Tracy, and this is a candle of concern for my youngest daughter who's taking care of her grandma, and it's getting really tough for her. So her name's Katie and her grandma's name's Sandy. If you could send some supportive vibes out to them, I would really appreciate it. Thanks.
And I will be lighting a final candle for those of us who have kept our joys and concerns deep within our hearts. And now is the time in our service for our church offering, our congregation offering. The offering is a sacrament of the Free Church. We are supported by the voluntary generosity of all who join us. The offering will now be given and received in grateful appreciation of our shared hopes and values. for these gifts we have received, may we be truly grateful. May we be committed to using these gifts to make a difference in the world and to expand our beloved community.
From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live.
And next we have another song.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but everyone. Just for some, oh, but just for everyone.
Did we like that song? All right, now I'm going to invite everybody to just take a deep breath in. We're going to get into a little bit of a meditation. Feel your body held solidly against your chair. Feel your feet solid against the earth beneath you. And take another deep breath in. Think about where you are right now and the moment you're sitting in. Who is near you? Where are you? Are you surrounded by friends, family, people you care about? And take another deep breath in. Sometimes we don't give ourselves the chance to sit in the current moment. I know I don't. We always think about what to do next, what is important that needs to get done. What can be my next source of entertainment? Be right here, right now. Another deep breath. Everything can wait a moment for the next decision. Nothing is life or death. Your choices are leading you exactly where you're supposed to be. Right now, exactly where you're supposed to be. Now take a final deep breath in and sit in a moment of silence here together. All right, and let yourself come on back. Everyone having a good morning? Good. This year was special to me. It was the first Christmas in many years that I felt connected to the world around me, to other people, to something larger than myself. For the first time in a long time, I didn't feel completely isolated. For a few years now, I've been fighting a war that didn't end when I was discharged from the Army. The paperwork said I was done, but my nervous system didn't get the memo. Trauma has a way of lingering. It doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it's just quiet isolation. Lonely nights, lonely days, lonely moments, even when surrounded by family and friends. That kind of loneliness is hard to explain. You can be loved, supported, welcomed, and still feel separate. Still feel like you're watching life happen through a pane of glass. The work has been done, and the work continues. It ebbs and it flows. Last year, I decorated for Christmas by myself. I put up a tree, wrapped presents, cooked meals. I showed up for myself the best way I could. And that mattered. It was an act of survival, but also an act of self-compassion. But this year was different. This year I spent Christmas not only with my family, but with a beautiful soul I get to grow alongside, and with her family as well. And I'll be honest, the best part was not having to cook, but still getting to eat several different meals. I had it made. But truly, what made it special wasn't the food or the gifts. it was that feeling. I felt connected. I felt present. I felt like I belonged. And that contrast between the past few years and this one reinforced something deep within me, something I think many of us recognize, whether we've lived it personally or witnessed it in others. That feeling of connection we experience during the holidays, that feeling is not meant to be rare. But we can't deny there's something undeniably beautiful about the holidays. Even for those of us who approach them cautiously, there is a pull, a collective inhale. Streets glow a little warmer. Music fills spaces that are usually quiet. We make time. We slow down. We notice each other. For a brief moment, the world seems to remember something important. We gather with family, sometimes the family we were born into, sometimes the family we chose along the way. Friends become siblings, neighbors become familiar faces, strangers become recipients of kindness we might otherwise hesitate to offer. We smile more easily at passerby. We hold doors. We donate. We cook extra food. We check in. We reach out. There is a spirit that moves through us, a sense of connection, of generosity, of shared humanity. Many of us would name that spirit as God. Others might call it love, or the universe, or something sacred that lives between us. Whatever name we give it, it shows up in our behavior. And it feels good. It feels right. Because in those moments when we are present, generous, and open, we remember that we are not meant to do life alone. We remember that we belong to one another, that we are, in some deep and meaningful way, one family. The holidays remind us of who we can be. And then the season ends. The decorations come down, the music fades, schedules fill back up, the world exhales. And somehow the kindness exhales with it. And here's the hard question we rarely ask: why? Why do we reserve our compassion for certain weeks of the year? Why do we treat generosity as seasonal? Why does empathy feel optional once the calendar changes? Somehow we've put the holidays on a pedestal, as if love, patience, and care are special behaviors meant for special occasions, rather than daily practices meant for ordinary days. We tell ourselves we're too busy, too tired, too overwhelmed. But the truth is, the spirit we feel during the holidays doesn't disappear. We just set it down. And in doing so, we forget something essential. That this is how we are meant to live all the time. The universe does not pause its desire for connection on January 1st. Spirit does not stop calling us forward toward another once the lights are packed away. If we believed, as Unitarian Universalists often do, that we are all interconnected, then the kindness that we extend to others is not charity. It is relationship. And the harm we cause through neglect, indifference, or silence is not isolated. It echoes back to us. We are not separate beings bumping into each other by accident. We are the universe experiencing itself through many lives, many stories, many struggles. To love another is to love part of yourself. To ignore another is to deny a part of yourself. The holidays don't create this truth, they simply remind us of it. And we must also not forget that for many people, the holidays are not joyful. They are heavy. They amplify grief. They reopen wounds. They remind people of who is missing, of family estranged, loved ones lost, safety never known. For those who are houseless, the holidays can be a cruel contrast. Warm lights behind glass windows while the cold presses in. For those who carry trauma, the noise and expectation can feel unbearable. For those who are lonely, the emphasis of togetherness can deepen isolation. And here is the important thing to remember. Those struggles do not end when the holidays do. The grief remains. The trauma remains. The hunger remains. The loneliness remains. So what do we ask ourselves now? Not performative kindness, not seasonal generosity, but sustained presence. As Unitarian Universalists, we are called to be a guiding light for those who feel lost, a home for those without shelter, a warm place for those in need of rest, dignity, and care. Not just in December, but always. This is not about saving anyone. It's about recognizing ourselves in one another. Because when we extend compassion, we are not diminishing ourselves, we are completing ourselves. When we create belonging, we are not giving something away, we are remembering what already connects us. Spirit, however you name it, moves through us when we choose empathy. God shows up when we refuse to look away. The universe expresses itself when we act as if we belong to one another, because we do. The holiday cheer was never meant to end. It was meant to teach us how to live. So may we carry it forward into ordinary days, into difficult conversations, into places of discomfort and need. May we live as though we are one family, because we are. May we treat one another as sacred, because we are. And may we remember the love we give is the love we receive. The harm we cause is harm we share. We are one. We always have been. Everyone take in a deep breath in and exhale. It's now at this time in our service we are going to be doing a congregation discussion.
As always, Jake, your wisdom, your ability to speak the truth and share it in a way that is meaningful for everybody is just wonderful, phenomenal, great. You're a person beyond your years, and I really appreciate that. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Great sermon, Jake. I really love the visual that I was playing in my head. One of the things especially that you said, and that was the love and compassion that we put out to others echoes back to us. And that just was, like I said, such a beautiful visual that happened in my head when you said that, and it reminded me of when we were kids, we used to skip stones across the lake. And the sound that came back to us was louder than the sound that went out. And that was kind of what I thought about, and what a wonderful way of expressing that. So thank you for that.
Yeah. You cash that kindness in with interest. Yeah.
Thank you, Jake, for sharing some of yourself with us. Knowing that you've had past seasons that were hard is something that I treasure. I always appreciate what you have to say. You're clear, you're kind, and as I believe Dana said, you're beyond your years. Thank you so much.
Oh, I am so sorry.
I hope Jake and all of us, whenever we would stand at that pulpit, would talk about these things, because they shouldn't take so much courage, but they do. And busyness so often is our excuse. Haven't got time. I'm busy doing this other thing. I'm loving these people and I can't deal with those people. It's like we need help for one another in the actual doing and being what you've talked about. Thank you.
This is my first time here. I want to thank you for being a reminder of community and the unity and the reciprocal need we all have, and all of our own abilities to give and receive. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Okay, anybody else? Alrighty. At this time, I'd like everyone to stand as you are able for our closing hymn, We Would Be One. It's number 318 in your hymnal.
We would be one as now we join in singing our hymn of love, to pledge ourselves anew to that high cause of greater understanding of who we are and what in us is true. We would be one in living for each other, to show to all a new community. We would be one in building for tomorrow a nobler world than we have known today. We would be one in searching for that meaning which binds our hearts and points us on our way. As one we pledge pledge ourselves to greater service. With love and justice, strive to make us free.
All right. We now have some words that we'll be extinguishing the chalice with. Is that the proper way of saying that? As we extinguish this flame, we do not put away the light. We carry it into quieter weeks, into ordinary moments, into conversations that require presence and choices that require care. May we remember that being kind once a year is not enough, and being gentle with ourselves is just as sacred as being gentle with others. Go in peace, go in honesty, and go knowing that the work of love continues every day. Blessed be. And now, as the tradition is with this congregation, form one giant circle as we exit with Go Lift It Up.